Sorry, I got distracted by the gold chain again. Anyways, D&D.
Oh yeah.
I I I hate how easily distracted I am. Anyway. So, last off, Avendor and Clara were being taught how to dance in a waltz, which Hex, I will say, you were correct in the 3-step, and I was so dumb when I said 4 because you were talking about counts. I thought I was so dumb. Anyways, and Tesh and Clara, Larsa, it's been months and I still can't do it.
Oh,
Larsa and
Oh,
Crash.
what?
Is not good.
Larsa and Crash were about to go off and do something, and I can't remember what that was.
I was talking to
that
Mabel.
Teche is the character.
Right.
Obviously the player.
Larsa had a phone call.
Yep. Larsa was
Oh,
on the
yeah.
phone. Oh, sitting. Did you end that?
No, I don't think it was ended. I think it was she ended on the ultimatum. If Larsa goes home, then she'll tell me more. If I don't go home, she'll not tell me very much.
Yeah, if you go there, she'll tell you the entire story. If you stay away, she'll let you figure out what happens yourself. Yeah. And Crash went off somewhere, and I don't know. Or unless he was there for listening to all that.
I don't remember
worst part-
what you were supposed to be doing, but I remember you were following the child.
Oh, yeah. You were following the child because it was fucking creepy. I think the worst part of me having spotty internet is I don't know if this dead silence is because you guys can't hear me or if it's because you guys are waiting for something.
Yeah,
Nope.
you sound fine right now.
Okay. Because I can never tell. Yeah. So I'm Crash went around the corner, saw the stuffed animal, which is like this little bear. Kind of like a polar bear. I forgot I didn't describe it last time. Was
Nope.
running
You just said a
behind the
toy.
child. Yeah. Was running behind the child without her actually holding it. It's about the size of like a small dog, but okay, I should iterate on that. Like a rat terrier. Yeah, so we are going to start with Larsa on the sending stone with Maple and that little ultimatum.
Sure. It's really weird to be in the middle of a conversation. Ugh.
Yes. I will say the sending stone does go inert as if she had hung up.
Oh, right. Because, yeah. I know why. That's not a once per day thing, is it?
It is a no. Yes, it is. It is a once per day.
Well, damn it. All right. So much for that. I can't remember what it was. So you're looking for, well, maybe asking people about health potions. We have 30 minutes left before the start of the ball. Shit. All right. Well, I'm gonna hopefully find an empty room where I can change. Oof. that got picked up on the mic. Wow. Yeah.
The room you're currently in, because I believe you both stepped off to the side, is currently empty. Crash is not
Oh,
nearby. Well, he's nearby, but
cool.
not in the room.
Well, I guess I'm just basically putting this over my armor, so I'm gonna put on my jumpsuit. And then go find Avendora and Clara.
Alrighty.
Oh wait, I have to bandage my knee, so uh if I can find a maid and just ask for like a clean piece of cloth that I can tie around my knee.
Right, right. I will get that right for you. Just stay here. That looks like it hurts. She kind of gets a little pale seeing the blood. I'll be right back. Runs off.
Sure.
Clara and Avendora. When it reaches about the half an hour mark, the teacher, Sarah, just kind of hop off her chair. For the past like 5 minutes, she has stopped poking and like whacking both of you and Garrett with her pipe. Okay, so are you passable? Please do not embarrass me.
Well, if I do anything embarrassing, I won't tell him it's your fault.
Sarah looks up at you, Avendora.
It looks just down back at her.
Okay, I'm going to go get changed. And kind of walks off.
Well, I guess, I mean, I don't really know what you want to do right now because I'm pretty sure you don't want to actually ball dance with people, right?
I mean, do we have anything else to do?
I mean, I don't really know what you're up to. I was mostly just gonna do the whole thing that I had to do to try to get information or whatever. I mean, it's really up to you. I mean, if you want to be all sneaky and creepy like you like to be, that could also work. I mean, but I'm gonna be doing the whole ballroom dance thing.
Sure. Yeah. Sure.
Oh yeah. Is did Avendora ever put on like the not terrible outfit? He did, right?
He did. Someone saw
Okay.
him nude in the corridor.
Right, of course.
Yep.
I remember now.
Somebody saw his bird
I
ass.
have not encountered them yet. And I'm like constantly being like, I know I saw them. I don't know who it was.
So he's presentable enough that he's not just going to be going down to the ballroom potentially just in rags looking homeless.
Yeah, and he's gonna be in this outfit probably for the foreseeable future. He had no backup rags.
Darn. No more garbage to throw on him.
No garbage rags.
Well, in that case, I think Clara will head out to the ballroom.
Right. Did Clara change into her the
Yeah, she changed into the navy blue dress, I believe, after
Gotcha.
we talked to, yeah, back then, yeah, when we talked
Thank
to
you for
Elsie.
saying dress, because I was about to say uniform, and my brain's like, that's not right.
You forgot the word dress.
I
Just a
did.
school uniform.
All right. Crash, have you changed yet into your
I was already wearing it.
Gotcha.
Just saying, I feel like Clara could rock a like dark blue suit as well with like a small bow tie.
Well, there's still plenty of time for Clara to get 57 more outfits, so.
That's true.
Yes, welcome to the D&D game, 47 dresses.
I mean, like, that's a good
Inventory
idea.
management.
We spend half of the sessions just discussing what dresses could look nice.
Oh, so the party got a cart? Yeah. Is it for storing your supplies? Well,
So
in a
what takes up all?
sense.
Oh, you have a bag of holding? I bet you put a lot of use of resources in that. Well,
I have unlimited fabric if we ever need it. We'll put it that way.
oh no, don't use that one. I like that one to wear that one on the weekends. Oh no, don't use
Yeah.
that one because that's for dances.
I
That
need,
one
like-
Just
should be
like
good.
desperately tearing through a bag of holding, trying to look for the one item that they need in that moment, but it's just like hundreds of outfits.
I need one of those things where it's like, you know how there's like a tower or a house that's like really small, but like you can like place it down and it becomes like a full building or whatever. I need a
Oh,
walk-in
yeah,
closet
hovel,
one of
hut.
those.
What is it? What is it? It's the
There's Mordecai's Magnificent Mansion. There's a magical item where you can just drop it, and it's a mini fortress.
Mhm.
oh yeah, Lehman's tiny hut.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. But for Clara, it's just a wardrobe.
Clara's tiny
like
walk-in closet.
Closet. Yeah, walk-in closet.
Anyway, the ballroom
hmm
or whatever other people are doing.
What is Crash doing? Because he stepped into the hallway and saw the child run away.
I was following the child.
How far do you follow the child?
Crash says
And
to himself.
are you doing this stealthily?
Of course.
All right, make a stealth check.
Hold on. $18.
All right. The child doesn't seem to notice your presence. After a door and a couple corners, the child does stop, turn around. There you are, and kind of just picks up the bear, puts it under her arm, and just keeps. She stopped running after the first turn, and is just walking. Comes to a more welcoming hallway, if that makes sense. It seems more homely. There's no paintings on the wall. There's a few more scratch marks around doors. It seems more traveled. She opens up a door and walks inside, and all you can see on the inside is just a bunch of pink fabric. And the door closes.
Huh? I want to understand what the heck that bear is, because it freaked me out a little bit. But against my better judgment, with my better judgment, I'm gonna just walk away. I'm just gonna go find the rest of the crew.
Alrighty. All of you were pretty much in the same place, minus Clara and Avendora, who were on a floor above where Larsa was with Crash. So coming together does not take a lot of time. And all of you head towards, I assume, the ballroom.
Before
Everybody. Oh, yep, go.
Clara, can you disguise me?
Oh, yeah, there's a couple ways we could do that. I've got more practical stuff. Like I've got like a sort of disguise kit kind of thing going on.
We could just
Or-
take Sinjin's robe.
I thought he still has that one. Unless you're
He
gonna say
does.
his name 3 times just to summon him for
No. No, I was actually trying to. Never mind.
Right. So, yeah, I've got that for more like practical effects kind of thing. Or I could follow you around and do some kind of illusion, right? Like, I don't know, that could be like a tall woman with like a big flowy dress that goes down to the floor, so none of you would be visible. But that would kind of require me following you around and paying attention because I'd have to make the mouth move to match what you're doing. Um,
Yeah. I think just practical might work. You can make me look older. Would go with
yeah,
my
we can try that.
my bad knee right now.
I'll reach into my bag of holding and pull out the makeup kit that I bought when we were in town.
Gotcha. Alrighty, go ahead and to disguise Larsa, you can either do a performance check or a deception check.
Well, I'll do a deception check. I I hate that this thing has like such small text because of the way that it's like on the anyway. That is a 25.
That is insane. What do you
Mhm.
make Larsa look like with very prestigious skills?
Um, so I'm going to make Larsa look like an older halfling. I'll tie up her hair into like a sort of well put together bun. Uh, something you would expect, like, a short old lady to wear. Um, I think I'll also take the white fur coat that I have that's part of keeping like the steampunk dress warm, and I'll wrap that around her, and it'll look a bit more like a robe because of the size difference. And also, it it disguises like most of her features besides the face, and the face is disguised. And I think that's probably enough. I shouldn't go overboard. Yeah, I think
Right.
I'll leave it like that, yeah.
Gotcha. Question for Larsa. Are you going to be bringing your shield and club with you, or are you leaving that behind?
Shoot. Ah, I'd have to leave it behind. Hopefully in a safe place.
Yeah, the only where are you going to put it?
Um,
Oh, and I have a mirror. I can show her how she looks as well. I'll reach into my bag of holding and hand Larsa the mirror.
Gotcha.
oh my goodness. Lovely job.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna recognize you. I mean, you look kind of foreign even to me. And I'm the one that did it, so I don't think you'll have any trouble, blending in. Maybe if you can try to disguise how you're talking a little bit, try to avoid any vocal quirks you might have. But other than that, you should probably be fine.
Right. I might have some difficulty with it,
You can try
but
being
we'll
like
see.
really stuffy and maybe slow paced with it. Just like really enunciate the words in a sort of, weird fashion. I mean, you've got a pretty normal voice. Um, but maybe just like, I don't know, you know, emulate people you've seen, probably.
Yes, I'll do my best.
I'll take that
Oh,
mirror back now.
sorry. I did think about this um outside of the game, and I'm like, Larsa would not do very well with that.
Mm.
Talk different. I can't.
I'll put the mirror and the
Really
makeup kit
hard.
back in my bag of holding.
Um, as for hiding my weapons, Suppose I can't hide my shield under the cloak or anything.
Probably not. I mean, is it just like a buckler or is it like a full shield? Because something
Uh,
small like
I,
a buckler could probably be hidden,
I
but
think it was buckler.
It was a
Have that?
buckler for a
I do.
full-sized
Yeah.
person, but for a halfling, that's just a shield.
Okay.
I mean, this is a coat for a full-sized person, so. And also, is Larsa wondering this just to herself, or is she like mumbling it out loud?
Mm, the this is to herself, trying to figure out where to put the stuff. Mm. Okay. Well, if I can't hide the shield, club doesn't really matter. But if I can't, I can't do that either. If we are close to Garrett's room, I guess I would put that there. Them there.
It wouldn't take you long to get up there.
Okay.
As you do, run up there to if you are doing that.
Yep.
You run up there and you catch Garrett and Carol just on the way out. Like, oh, hey, Larsa, good. Why are you going this way?
Dang, he saw through that disguise instantly.
Yeah. I was like, wait, what?
You also haven't seen a lot of halflings around here.
That's true. Damn it. Well, that kind of gives it away. Uh, I needed to put away my stuff because I didn't want to be recognized, but I guess that's kind of what's probably gonna happen.
Well, yeah, you can put the items in the room.
Thank you. I'll do that.
Why do you look like that? Why do you look older?
Um, tr- trying not to be noticed by the people I know who are, planning to assassinate you.
F- That makes a bit of sense. I remembered you had a limp, and you're also the only halfling I've seen today with a limp. So I was curious.
Speaking of that, I think it would be good to have a cane or something.
I My father has a cane, but it is tiefling sized, so I don't. It might be a staff for you, or I could break it. Ooh.
Mm, Staff might work.
I'll be right back. He takes Carol's hand, kind of just kisses her on the back of it. I'll be right back. Uh, it. I'll see you both in the ballroom. I'll give you the cane down there. Uh, Also, I am aware that Crash enjoys his own firearm. He is aware that weapons will be checked, right?
You know, I don't actually think so.
Yes. Because of the information you gave, even if you are the ones on protection, somebody could go in looking like you. So all weapons will be checked, as most magical items that say could hold mass amount of things. That could also stow weapons.
Well, good to know. I'll have
I'll
to
be
let
back.
them know.
You two, I'll meet you both down there at the chicken. And he kind of starts going further into residential part of the palace. It's just you
Also,
and Carol now.
my dumb ass just remembered that Clara has a bag of holding.
See, this is why I asked if you were mumbling it out loud.
I know. I realized that. It's fine. I needed a cane anyway.
Carol just looks down at you. You know, if I'm being honest, I didn't know it was you until Garrett said something.
Well, all right, that's
I
a little
was
more
just wondering.
promising, but
I was just curious why an older halfling was trying to get in our room. So
yeah, sorry about that. But
yeah,
it is delicate right now.
I mean, in your defense, he's been on a little high strung since the information. So
I mean, yeah, I get it. It's not the best news to hear from, well, people you don't really know all that well. But
I I love your jumper, by the way. It looks fantastic on you.
thank you very much. Compliments to Bobby for that.
Oh, you got yours from Bobby too. She looks down at her own dress, which is the one I A put in chat, and B the one that you assume is what Elsie had to go pick up.
Right. Yes, that is just beautiful.
Thank you. Bobby did some great work here.
You know, I realized I didn't end up answering your question from earlier about why I'm doing this, why we're doing this.
Mm-hmm.
As much as this is for the greater good, I don't like seeing people die nonsensically. And you seem like maybe naive. I might be naive. But just a young couple that doesn't deserve to die.
Thank you. Hopefully, we don't. As weird it is to know that people can just be be aware of such things.
Well, I hope this goes out better than I can hope. So,
We should probably head down now. She starts walking.
all right, I will follow, hobbling along.
She stops after a couple steps. So where are we going? Where are your friends at? I realized I was leading this and didn't know. So yeah.
We're we're close to the ballroom. I think we'd probably be outside of it.
You head down that way. The rest of you see Larsa come back without her club or shield. But Carol is with her. Hello, all.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. What?
I said, hell y'all.
Oh,
Like, hello.
Yeah, hello. Yeah.
So I suppose we can just get into it, right?
I suppose check-in will be soon. Do any of you have anything that would be taken away?
No,
I mean,
no.
technically, but I mean, it's like, you know, in like a different dimension or something. So does it really count?
If you can access it with ease, then yes.
What if I tell them this is a normal bag?
You can try. I'm not certain it's gonna be that easy.
I mean,
It might
it's
get
probably not
it.
worth it. 1 second.
I'm gonna reach and thinking about the short sword.
Because I got this thing. I don't really need it. I just kind of thought it was useful.
Clara's mindlessly waving the thing around while she talks.
Because, I mean, I'm not really trained in like properly fighting with swords. I mean, I've like done stuff because it's like sometimes there's a character and you're doing the performance and they'll be like, but I mean, there's like all these things that go into short swords when you're like actually using them. One time, some guy came up to the stage and said, "Oh, you don't even have proper edge alignment," and I'm like, I don't know what that means. The point being, I don't need this thing. Unless someone else wanted to hold on to it.
I think it's if you bring it, they're going to find out what's all inside, kind of situation.
Okay. In that case, I'm not gonna risk it.
Clara just casually drops the short sword on the ground.
Just a large clattering.
Now that that's dealt with. Oh, one more thing. Nice old lady that came with Carol. What's your name?
Old lady. Uh,
I'd like to mention that was in universe.
I'm gonna go with Gertrude. For the time being,
okay.
person who is definitely not Lassa, you're gonna go with Gertrude, alright? Is that fine?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, but then we have to come up with a last name, and then maybe like a house
Gertrude.
that she's part of, and then we have to think about her family connections, but not anyone that's actually there, because then that could get dramatic. Hold on. Mm, I can come up with something. Just
I mean, Elsie, what's your last name?
What?
Carol,
Confusion?
Carol just looks at you. Did
Or-
you just call me Elsie?
Sorry. Oh god, I've been writing way too much today. No. Oh,
alright, so what if her name is Gertrude von
Carol.
Pottery? She comes
Carol.
from the Von Pottery family over in town,
My
and she got the so she's friends with
my
Duke
last
Von
name is Van
Pottery,
Fel,
and
Mr.
then he,
Avendora.
and then
Okay, so
and she has
she's like
3
an
siblings,
extended relative.
and one of
Come to see
them.
it.
Wait, no, she's an old woman. So you gotta right. So no, her daughter
What about a
Right.
is
shortened relative?
part
That would
of
work better.
part of the Von
Not really
Pottery
extended,
family. Her
just,
daughter's name is
you know.
Lydia Von Pottery, and she's here
Carol just looks down
with
at you,
her
Larsa.
Lydia's a good name.
with her daughter. No, granddaughter.
It,
No, she's still kind of old. Okay, no. So her
Larsa,
daughter
you
is
okay
Lydia
with
Von.
pretend to
You
be
should be like a
And
second uncle or second aunt.
cousin of mine?
her daughter is Lydia Von Pottery,
Yeah,
and
that's
Lydia's
fine.
daughter is gonna come
All right.
with
Carol just kind of like side
Beatrice Von
eyes
Pottery, and
Clara right
Beatrice
now.
Von Pottery is looking for a suitor, and that's why she's going to the ball. Okay, I got it. All right. So you are Gertrude Von Pottery from town, and you're part of the Von Pottery house, right? And so, your daughter Lydia Von Pottery is have brought her daughter, your granddaughter,
Beatrice von Pottery, and she is looking for a husband, right? So that's why she's going to the ball. And the reason why you can't see her right now is because she's out in the garden trying to avoid the pleasantries. And that way, if you ever need an excuse to leave any sort of conversation, you can be like, I really need to look for my granddaughter Beatrice, and then you head out. And Lydia isn't here because Lydia is busy with local politics, right? And there's this whole estate conflict happening with between Lydia and her rival, who is also rich because you're all rich because you're here. Why is everyone looking at me like that?
Well, there's
Garrett,
a few holes in your theory.
Oh, there's some plot holes in the. I mean, I don't want to,
Yeah.
accidentally make Lhasa, look like a fool, right, by not having an airtight alibi or whatever. So, if you have any feedback on Von Pottery family story, feel free to tell me.
Sure, let me start at the beginning. So,
Garrett is just walking up. What did I just walk into?
Okay, so just to catch you up, right? So Lhasa is disguised because she
Story.
doesn't want to be seen by people like Tordred, because that would be very bad. So she is going to be Gertrude von Pottery of the von Pottery family, right? And so she's attending because her daughter's daughter, her daughter being Lydia von Pottery, and her granddaughter being Beatrice von Pottery, right? So Beatrice von Pottery is looking for a husband, but she doesn't really want to look for a husband, right? But Lydia brought her anyway. And unfortunately, Lydia's a little busy. That's why no one can see Lydia if someone asks. And Beatrice is in the garden, avoiding the. Oh, you know, I feel like I'm just saying a lot.
Garrett has a 1,000-yard stare right now.
here, why don't you start over and say it slower?
Okay, I'm gonna start over.
He just hands Larsa the
wait.
cane.
So
The end of it has been
Larsa
sawn down, so it
Oh.
is roughly the proper
looks
size.
like a old
Okay.
woman, right? And so she's going to be Gertrude von Pottery, and so she's going with her granddaughter Beatrice von Pottery,
Oh.
and
Why does Clara sound like she's about to break?
no, I'm talking quietly because
Garrett just
we're
kinda,
talking
like
about important details, and
Garrett
Larsa's doing this in the background, talking about Larsa.
Garrett just,
Um,
takes, Carol by the hip, is, like,
and
leading her
so
towards the
Lydia von
ballroom,
Pottery is her daughter, but
not
she can't
breaking
be
eye
there because of
contact.
an estate conflict with a rival family. This fighting over the estate, and
I think
so
it's
she's
okay. I'm not
okay.
planning on talking to too many people.
Okay. All right. Just try not to just be all disguised or whatever, because that's the whole.
I'll
Yeah.
do that as best I can.
Avendora, do you think I went like a little too strong on the whole story thing? I think I kind of got carried away. I haven't really been able to, um, do any, you know, improvisational stuff. So I think I went a little bit overboard on the whole drama thing.
Oh no, you should see my family tree. It's been growing for hundreds of years.
I mean, I think that's how family trees work.
No, oh no, I mean a literal, like, there's an actual tree. And we put a...
You grow on trees?
Yes, that's what I meant.
Does that make you a
Owlins
fruit?
grow on... I mean, technically, we grow in them. We grow in trees.
Oh, you just mean like a bird nest thing. See, I got confused and I
No,
was
no, no, no,
thinking,
no. Like, there's an actual, like, tree that tracks people.
so you are fruits then? Or do you just
Yes. No, yes, I'm just gonna say yes. Sure. We're fruits.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just letting you know right now. I may use that again later because that sounds like it'd be really funny in like a good context, but I really need to wait for like the slow burn on the joke. So
Okay.
just letting you know. Or if you've got any material for Avendora is grew on a fruit tree, like I got so performance brained. I need to just go to the ballroom. I'm getting so up in my head that's not even Clara just starts doing
Here's what you need to
breathing
do.
exercises.
Just make sure to tell that inside joke in front of a large crowd.
I don't think that's how inside jokes work.
Oh no, trust me, it does.
I mean, I think I know a little bit more about that kind of thing than you do, but and whatever, maybe it'll be funny without the context. That's sometimes.
Who needs context, right?
Mhm. Anyway, I have to get to dancing.
Yes. Shall we start going?
Clara nods, and we'll start heading to the ballroom proper.
Has Crash been there for the entire shtick, or is he still like scouting out that creepy ass kid?
I was headed back. I was waiting for you to tell me when I got back there.
Oh, you got back there a while ago.
Well,
I'll say Crash has just kind of been sitting there watching this whole thing go down.
yeah, I think at this point I would have been like in the doorway, just like leaning against the post and just like, this looks fun. Let's see what's happening here.
I'm gonna flag Carol down briefly before we go.
You would have to go catch up because around the second time, Clara was going down the rabbit hole of a backstory. Garrett kind of took Carol by the hip and she's like, "All right, we're gonna leave now before this turns into a seizure."
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and catch up.
Yeah, you're monk. You're a monk. You're fast. What the fuck was that sentence?
I am a monk bunk.
You're monk. You're a fast.
I'm a fast.
Anyway, yeah, you catch up.
Hey,
Oh, hi.
hi. I was wondering, was it you guys that had Elsie go get the dress?
No. I believe that was. Carol looks towards Garrett. That was my mother. She wanted it.
Your mother?
Yes. Queen Sorath.
And you approved this?
I was with you. I had no real approving to do.
What, did either of you approve this?
They just kind of look at each other. No, it was. We assumed it would be delivered, but this is sort of our first time knowing that Elsie was the one who picked it up.
Okay, sorry, brief check. Would Avendora actually know that Elsie picked it up? Because I was outside while you were in the
I'm pretty sure it was
boutique, and I wasn't with.
Up.
But the two times it was brought up was when in the boutique, and when they confronted Elsie. But by the time they confronted Elsie, me and Crash were drunk out of our minds.
Right. So I don't think you
So
would have
I
no
think,
idea.
I don't think Avendora actually
Wait,
knew.
no. Because we
Technically-
confronted the couple before we talked to Elsie. And we were talking about the dress.
Right. You're right.
But
Oh.
were we there?
I mean,
No.
Yes.
I don't think me and
Wait,
Crash
yes.
were there,
if
right?
you want a
Yes, we
canonical
were.
explanation, I feel like Clara would definitely complain about that sort of thing on the walk to
Okay.
Winter's Nest.
Probably.
Okay.
That tracks.
Or
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't breaking it here. Okay, cool.
No, you good. It would track that Clara just complains about what the fuck
Just
she
started
heard.
complaining about it, yeah. Okay.
It's like in the middle of the night, Clara just sits up, starts complaining again. It's like,
Yep,
and another
that's Clara.
thing.
And another thing.
Anyways, the conversation.
Yeah. So, first of all, marvelous tactical move. Have the person that's supposed to kill you pick up the dress. Second of all, I'm just saying, maybe you want to check that before you put it on.
Carol's
Does she
eyes
have
do
it
like
on?
widen, looking down at her own dress.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, maybe just double check.
You guys did have somebody come in and check because it was brought
Yeah.
up when you first interacted with the couple. Somebody came in and checked for magic and nothing.
That's right.
Well, like more than magic. Anyway,
I've had this on for.
um,
I will attempt to pay attention to my own clothes.
Okay. So how did it go? Your mother just went to Elsie and said, "Hey, can you pick this up?" Or
You would have to ask that of my mother. I am not entirely certain. As I said, you would have to ask my mother about those details.
okay. He's gonna kind of like nod and then start to back up and turn away. Neck first,
Okay.
and then body following.
Oh God. Yeah. The rest of you head towards the ballroom, and there is a check-in. There is a weapons check. There's a table. One person in it's very sturdy looking armor. Seems to be a half plate, and there's a secondary figure there that is in a bit more robes. They have a circlet around their head and very thick looking spectacles that have a bit of a sheen to them. And every time somebody walks by or walks close, the one with the circlet kind of looks over, nods. The man in the half plate points him towards the door. You you guys walk up, immediately stopped by the guy in the half plate. Do any of you have weapons?
No?
So Avendor has disguised his rope darts just as like decorations for his clothing.
I'm gonna say make a deception check on that.
Deception?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Clara, no, because you wouldn't be lying. You don't have any weapons on you.
Yeah, I'm chilling. Clara is confident without a single worry.
I will say, Larsa, you are allowed by, being as the woman with the circlet is not paying attention to you, and the man with the half plate is looking you over. Doesn't see any type of weapon on you, so you are allowed to walk by.
I got a 14.
Glad. A cane doesn't count as a weapon.
Not with how you're limping, no. Guy in the half plate looks you over. The girl in the circlet sitting at the table. So, what is the wrappings you have in your hands?
Oh, they're just wrappings.
Kind of pushes up her glasses a bit. They have magic on them.
Yes. They make better sandwiches.
Make a deception check.
Okay.
I'm gonna say a disadvantage.
Okay. That's a nat fucking 20 both times.
No shot!
I have there's no way.
Take a picture.
I've never gotten that before. I'll take a picture.
I did it yesterday.
For what?
No shit. I rolled some sort of check. But I had disadvantage. I think it was a strength check against being grappled, and the enemy was a cloaker. So I rolled, and it was 2 natural 20s. I did it in the same roll. I just kind of sat there, stared at it. I'm like, you guys aren't gonna believe me. So everybody, come look at this. The guy who was trying to grapple the cloaker he just stood there staring at it for a solid minute, going, "You have to be lying."
I haven't gotten a double 20 since I think 2019. It's been a minute.
I've never done it.
It's a 1 in 400 chance. You know, this campaign has like incredible luck. We got a triple 1 during this campaign, which is 1 in 4,000. No, I think it's 1 in 8,000 actually. Yeah, it's 1 in 8,000.
Yeah, the
Okay, it won't let me upload it into the chat of into the event VC chat. So I'm just gonna put an SGTD&D.
God damn.
Like that. I kind of want to try to go for the trip. See if I can get it.
Gets a 1.
18. Anyway.
She starts to squint her eyes at you for a second. I do not know why they would be useful during this situation. But then again, I do not understand birds very well. You may go.
He walks through.
I
I just need to check he doesn't have any other weapons on him quickly.
was like, I don't think you do.
I don't. My hands are enough.
Clara, you are stopped by the lady behind the table. The bag we need to search.
That might be a little difficult. I mean, okay. Right. So first thing Clara's gonna do is just there's like a desk there, right?
Yep.
So Clara's just gonna set the bag on the desk and just kind of like pat it down so it's like flat or whatever, like how you would expect like an empty bag to be, and she is going to gesture to it.
Okay. She, the woman stands up. I should know both these figures are half elves. She picks up the bag, turns upside down. There is no loose liquids, anything flammable inside.
No,
TSA.
if there were loose liquids, they would be spilling out everywhere right now.
Okay. Are you aware of how many items are in said bag?
Let's see. One oh wait, how much? I forget how many plates there are in it, but just like the general idea is 1, 2. No, that counts as 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Is it
You
assumed it
count
will make
all
a
of
mess?
these? I mean, I don't intend on digging into it for anything. It's mostly just, I'm keeping it on me to be safe, and 2, because it's fashionable, you know.
Right, so you have two options. Either A, you can leave it here with us, or B, we dump out the entire contents and see what's inside.
That sounds really inconvenient and also like it could make a mess because there are glass bottles in there, and if you just kind of dump it over, that could actually make a mess.
So are you opting to leave it with us? We can
I
give
mean,
you a ticket.
this isn't really the kind of thing I want to leave lying around because it's kind of valuable, you know.
We have a number of valuable things currently behind this counter.
Heist.
All right, I guess I'll leave it here. Just keep it safe.
We'd always do. She holds it out by the strap, holds it up, and you see this purplish liquid go up, form like 2 3-fingered hands, grab the bag, and then start moving down again. And then the bag is out of sight.
What was that? Was that a spell?
No, it is for a lack of better terms, guard dog of the castle.
Oh, that's fun.
My guy
Yes.
tamed a gelatinous cube.
Uh,
So I can
Crash.
move on then.
Yeah. If Avendor didn't move on, Crash, you've seen this before. It was the thing that brought you guys the platinum that you were owed via the basement.
Ah. The weird gloopy dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Clara still hasn't gotten her money, huh? Or did
Nope.
she? Hold on, let me look. I might actually have it.
If we
I'm
met back
pretty
up, I would have
sure
given it to her.
Yeah. Just retcon that. You got your platinum.
Okay. How much is that? How much was
60 platinum.
80.
Okay.
80.
Yeah, keep
because
shorting them.
Avendora's. I keep forgetting Avendora doesn't like money.
Alright.
By the way, 80 platinum? God damn.
Yep.
Crash, you are stopped immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, the magic item on your back. What is it?
On my back?
Where would you have holstered Victor's gun?
Oh, no. Okay. No. Hold on.
Yep.
I would not have walked in there. I had a plan.
Oh,
Go up to
go ahead.
I would have gone up to the desk, acknowledged that they are asking for weapons, and I would have handed over Victor's gun and attempted to hide mine.
Gotcha. So you immediately put down the gun on the table.
Yes, of course. Here. I believe this will be in order. I place the gun on the table.
Make a sleight of hand or a deception check to hide your own firearm.
Can I ask for advantage because I was able to kind of at least feint that I was giving the other one?
Is
I was gonna offer help, so we could do it like that.
Avendora, how would you help this situation?
So I was gonna call out saying that gun, that Victor's gun was a present for the groom, but he chose to turn it in. So I don't know now. Yeah, never mind. Sorry, you don't get any help. Sorry.
Well, thanks.
That's
a 5.
I don't know what to do.
Do you just put down Victor's gun, or do you also put like ammunition on the table?
I would have put down just his gun.
Gotcha.
You know, because here's the thing, Avendora saw this coming. I wanna find log in. I need to see my
Oh, no.
character sheet. I feel like I have a thing, right? That, like, I thought I do minor illusion. Okay, so I could actually minor illusion here and distract them to give them advantage.
What distraction are you trying to create?
I kind of want to make a clattering sound, like someone's trying to take something from behind them. Like something is falling over.
Make a
Or like a
deception
pile
check.
is falling over. For a minor illusion?
Yeah, for the minor illusion.
Okay.
Shouldn't be stealth?
Well, I can
This
do it
would
up to
be-
30 feet away.
Yeah.
I didn't know what you were asking. Sorry.
Yeah, are you asking me to do a deception?
Yeah, I am asking Avendora to do a deception check.
Okay.
Okay, that's going to be a 14.
All right. The man in the half plate does turn and kind of like check it out. The girl at the table just side eye, but she, as soon as the clatter happens, she puts her hand on the gun and looks over. Right. So are you with that tiefling woman? The one with the sparkles all over her.
The tiefling, yes.
Right. Well, she walked away without a ticket. She takes the gun, hands it over, and you see that same three-fingered purple hand kind of pick up and bring it back down. You're tall enough, Crash, so you can see there is a hole in the floor. Roughly 1 foot by 1 foot. It's a square, and this purple goo is taking up the entirety of it.
He still has his gun, right?
Make a sleight of hand check to try to hide your firearm. But you do have advantage with the clatter and the willingness to give away the victor's gun.
Yeah, wait, wasn't that what he got a 5 on?
I didn't hear the 5 part.
Oh, if you're giving me advantage.
Yeah, that's why I was doing the minor illusion to give him an advantage on it.
Well, doesn't matter. 2 5s.
Jesus.
What, dude? I
Is
just
that
got
the
2
total, or is
20s,
that
dude,
what you
2
rolled?
5s.
So that was a total.
I spent 2K on this.
All right. I'm going to roll the insight check because the one for Avendora's minor illusion was shit. That's a natural 18. The guy in the half plate does look you over, looks behind you, Crash, or not behind you, looks to your side, and to your other gun, sir.
Oh, of course. My apologies. I rarely use this one. Kind of forgot it was there.
We all makes mistakes.
Of course. I will obviously take it out and put it on the counter.
Okay. You put it down. She takes it, holds it out. Purple goo comes up, and she hands you 3 tags. The one Clara got was number 36. You have 37 and 38.
Mm-hmm.
They're like little wooden chips. I do suggest keeping those close. If you do not, it would be a difficult process to get your items back.
Of course. I also
Have a
just
good
realized
evening.
I have a
Nope.
short sword that I'll just give him to as well.
Yeah. So it's 37, 38, 39. And just that one legitimately was forgotten. It's like, oh, yes, the gun. There's a scabbard there. Oh, wait.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just looked at my inventory. I'm just like, oh,
Yep.
I have a short sword.
Ah, shit, damn. I feel like that's actually happened at places. It's like, oh, I've just been carrying this thing every day, all day.
It reminds me that I have a few other weapons, but I would have stowed them with the glove.
I frequently look at the inventory to remind myself.
And so we're not entering together. I'm just because Clara was the first.
Yeah, Clara
To
just kind of
up-
walked up, like took the did the whole thing, and then just kept on walking after it was
Cool.
dealt with, because the important part was the bag checking and not anything happening after that for her.
Evandora's waiting a bit further down for the party.
Oh, okay. Well, I was not going to enter with the party.
Mm-hmm.
Does Evandora know this?
No, because I was
Okay,
going to say it.
he's still waiting then.
Yeah, whoever I'm close to, I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna go ahead. I don't think being close to you guys is good for this disguise bit, unless we do like you're escorting me or something. But so, yeah, I'm just gonna. I'll walk past Avendor and be like, "See ya."
Oh, okay.
All right. Larcy you go in first. And there are dozens of people in here, maybe nearly 100. Varying in race, size, all of them dressed to the nines. Some are currently dancing, but it doesn't seem any music is playing yet. At the very far corner, there is a buffet of sorts. On the opposite side, against the wall, there are a series of tables. And the room itself, ceilings are roughly 100 feet high, domed. Roughly 120 feet in length, maybe 80 feet in wide. At the very front of the room, you coming in from the back right, if you're going in from the street entrance, at the very back of the room, there is a raised table set where Garrett, Carol, and four other tieflings are sitting at, chatting, talking. But you're in.
Okay. I'm keeping an eye out for recognizable faces.
Gotcha. Go ahead and make a perception check.
It's my little box this time instead of having it all over my desk. That was really bad last time.
Mm.
Oh, nice. Dirty 20.
Nice. For a good minute, you're looking over this crowd. And you don't see anybody. Nobody you recognize. Until you see a familiar dark blue bullhorned kid running by, trying to pull off a tie. Followed by a similarly blue-skinned and bullhorned woman trying to make him keep it on.
Oh no. Oh no. Um um cool. I am kind of just a shadow on the wall at this point, so
Mm-hmm.
just walking around, just keeping an eye out.
After you track Maria and Toby, Zoe does like come out and like come out from like behind a couple people dancing, squat gets like a squatted pose in front of Toby, who just stops, looks at her, looks behind him at Maria, looks back at her, and bolts to the left. Next one's out, if you were trying to stay separated, would be who?
I guess it would probably be Clara, and I'm not like trying to stay separated, but Clara is mostly just thinking about what she's supposed to do at the ballroom and thinking about how her bag of holding is not there anymore. So she might just continue unless someone like grabs her attention or something.
Alrighty. Do Avendor and Crash go out together or one at a time?
I would attempt to split up.
Yeah.
Okay. So in that case, Clara is going to try to scan the room primarily for Elsie, but also just observing what people are doing, like what they're doing besides dancing, just trying to see like how people are mingling and how they're conducting themselves, basically.
Alrighty, go ahead and make a perception or investigation check.
Okay.
A perception will give you a general vibe and maybe a word here or there, and or a face here or there. Investigation will allow you to see what what a target is doing and what they're talking about if you get
In
close enough.
investigation and 14.
14. You don't notice. You don't see Elsie anywhere. You do know what people are talking about as you're walking by, and you also know that aside from a couple people seemingly trying to remember the steps or practicing as the orchestra does start to tune their instruments, the little chaotic mess before a concert.
Hmm.
You do hear a couple people at a bit more in maligny fashion talking. Yes, I had heard this will be the nail in the coffin uh, for stopping tensions between town. Yes, yes, but who's to say who's to say things won't go haywire if there's no air produced? That why do you have to speak like that? It is a good occasion. Don't you want this to go good? Or we would fail if something was to break out. That general situation, general conversation.
Okay. Um, I think for now, Clara is just going to pace around a bit, um, mostly just taking in the mannerisms and speaking patterns so that she can somewhat emulate them to not just look like some yeah, country cretin that's just waltzing in, being like, "Hello, I am one of you," tee hee hee, but
Hmm.
to be a bit more convincing.
All right, Crash and Avendora, what are you guys doing?
Well, I think Crash was next.
Um, quite honestly, these sort of folks annoy the crap out of me. I would be staying along the outskirts, trying to listen in on conversations, but not trying to mingle a whole lot.
Gotcha. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
14.
You pick up on the same thing, pretty much the same thing that Clara is doing. A lot of people are concerned about what this marriage would mean and hopeful that would mean there's no conflict to the future if this goes well. You would also notice the cat and mouse game of Toby, Maria, and Zoe going on further away from from the larger groups of people. And as you walk to a table and kind of just stand by it or sit down, up to you, you do forget that someone's watching you sensation. You look over on the other end of the table, all these like roughly like 5 foot circles, uh, 5 foot in diameter circles of tables. Across from you, kind of like set up, kind of propped up, is that stuffed bear.
Hmm. I see this guy where?
The little stuffed bear is on the other side of the table that you're at. Its little button eyes are pointed at you.
You know what? I'm going to do something here. I'm going to cast Primeval Awareness.
Mm. Now, with primary awareness, if I remember correctly, it's just whatever is on that list, or do you select
I
what
can
do you want to
expend
sense?
I can spend 1 ranger spell slot to sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile of you, or within
Gotcha.
6 miles if I'm in my favorite terrain, which I don't know if this counts. Probably not.
I would say
What?
probably
I'm
not.
in a ballroom.
Not surrounded by people. Firstly, there is two very aside from the fiends of the tieflings around you, the light fiend sense, and a couple actual devils that live here. There are two dense, almost sickening to sense uh types around. Firstly is aberration, and that is 5 feet from you. The second one is dragon, and that is 30 feet from you.
Hmm. All right.
Yeah, that's what you sense with your primeval awareness.
All right. I have 1 minute. Can I take my 1 minute to try to gauge who these two senses may be coming from?
I will say the aberration one, when I say 5 feet, it is coming from the stuffed toy.
Good to know.
And the dragon, go ahead and make an investigation check. I will say with advantage because of your range abilities, and I assume one of your favorite enemies is dragon.
Correct.
Yeah, so you do have advantage with
Let
this.
me, let me make. Oh, actually, no. Let me make sure. I don't.
No?
I did not pick that.
Oh, wild.
I picked giants and beasts.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But so you would. Oh
Yeah,
no, but you still have primeval awareness
dragons would
up,
not
so
be my favorite enemy.
you would still get advantage, but not because it's your favorite enemy, because you still have primeval awareness up.
Okay. So this is a what check?
This would be investigation.
Okay. All right. 18.
18. You stare through. People are moving back and forth. People are talking. They're sitting still, and your senses and the skill set you've adopted over the years points out a singular figure chatting with some people. You can't really read the lips, but the figure that is giving off this draconic energy to your primeval awareness, elven in features, very long pointed ears, blonde hair tied back into a bun, long blue dress, kind of sparkles around the hems, very simple. And next to her, I should say elven woman, next to her is a tabaxi, showing much the same fur as your own. The snow leopard-ish, but not the same pattern as you. Wearing close to the same clothes in design. And on the right shoulder, you see the pattern that is of your tribe. His head is currently down, hands behind his back, standing maybe like a foot from her, listening.
I don't want to approach them.
Yeah.
But now that I have eyes on them, so it's the woman who gave off the dragon
Very much.
energy.
Yeah, very much so.
Dragon energy.
Dragon energy.
She got that dragon in him.
Mm-hmm. All right. Good to know.
As you keep focus on them, you do see something move in the periphery, and the stuffed bear has gone from the edge of the table to the center of it. It just sits there.
Okay. And Gareth and Carol have not entered the building yet.
Gareth and Carol. Now you got me doing it. Garrett and Carol.
Is it okay? Is it Garrett or Garrett or Gareth?
It is Garrett. Garrett.
I've been writing Gareth. My bad.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was wondering about like, oh, it just must be
Gary.
the accent part, and then you said it without the accent. I'm like, oh, he must think it's actually Gareth. It's been with me for so long. I'm like, that's got to be just a character thing,
No, that's
right?
that's my own.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's fine. Now that we got that cleared up, they have entered, and they're currently sitting at the far end of the room at like a raised table that Clara noticed earlier, and there are 4 of the tieflings up there. 2 of which you would recognize is Valerie, Garrett's younger sister, and the youngest sister, Bianca.
Mm-hmm.
You don't recognize the other 2, but you do see crowns on their head. Avendor, you're next to enter the room.
So immediately he's going to scan the room, looking for things such as paths up, paths down, any scaffolding or overhangs, how tall the ceiling is, and his 3 key targets, which are specifically Elsie, Garby, and Carol.
Alrighty, go ahead and make. This will be a perception check.
Yes. Oh, that's a D100. That's
Oh,
not what I did
no.
do. Let me
I got
just
a
go ahead.
57%.
You see, that's unnet. Wait, that means the last 3. Wait, no, because I rolled a security check after it. No. If I hadn't rolled that security check, this would have been 3 net 20s in a row. No. Do you want me to take a picture again?
No, I believe you.
Okay. Another nat 20, which is nice. And it's
To make up for
perception,
all
you
the other
said.
shitty rolls you've done the last few
Yeah,
sessions.
I had a really bad session.
I'll punch the winter wolf.
Yeah.
You fail. Oh.
So yeah, he's gonna look for all that.
Yeah. You don't see Elsie. The ceiling itself is roughly 80 feet in height. It's domed a bit. You do clock Garrett and Carol at the far side of the room, and you don't see any real ways up. There are large paintings of what looks like just countryside, maybe from a view of a mountain, looking over Maligny. On one wall, which takes up most of it, is this massive, massive painting. On the other, it's just clean. It's blank, just a gray painted wall.
Do these walls stretch up to the ceiling?
They do.
Okay.
There are 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 5 doors in total. One at the very back, or this would be to your left when you enter, from where you guys entered from. There's one much further to the right, and then mirroring those 2 doors on the right is 2 more doors on the other side of the wall, on the other side of the room.
Got it. The second thing he's going to look for is any dips in light. Are there any areas that, like, there's pillars in this room, right?
There are not.
There are not any pillars in this room. Are there any dips in light where one might be able to hide?
Going off of that natural 20, maybe behind the main event seating where Garrett and Carol are, or under a table. There are a ton of candles in here. Candles, torches. Near the ceiling, there are small. No, I can't say small. They're roughly about 2 feet in diameter, glowing orbs that are just kind of moving to the music,
Avendor doesn't
which
like this
has
room.
begun to play. It's too bright.
It's way too bright. Okay. I suppose, where's the dance floor in relation to the head table?
The dance floor is in the middle of the room.
In the middle of the room.
It
So is the
it does
table up
take up
against it?
close. There is about 10-foot clearance where you do see 2 armed guards currently standing between where the dance floor would start and where the head table is.
Okay. Huh. Okay. No, alright. Are there what is the closest thing to the head table? Is it the dance floor?
It would be the orchestra.
It'd be the orchestra. Okay, and then the second closest thing.
Probably the food table.
Okay, he's gonna go over to the food table then.
Sick.
What's on
You
the
head over
food
there.
table?
It is a buffet of a variety of little snacks. Little snacks. A massive, very fancy charcuterie board, basically.
Okay, let me Google charcuterie board. How do you
Uh,
spell charcuterie board?
CH.
Ah, thanks,
That's all.
Sherlock.
Well,
Charcuterie board. Oh, it's just like a hodgepodge of food.
yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Is it round or is it like squared?
It's a rectangle, very
Or
long.
like rectangle. It's a long rectangle. Okay. Avendor's gonna kind of like. Are there plates, or are you just expected to like yoink food?
There are no plates, but there are a series of little, well, like 2-pronged forks.
Hmm. Nice.
When I say a series, I mean there are dozens on dozens on dozens of these.
So they took weapons, but filled the table with forks, with ice pick forks.
Yeah.
All right. He's gonna pocket one of those.
Cool. As soon as it
And
gets
then
more than a foot, more than like 3 feet away from the table, it does snap. It almost as if magically pulled. It goes right back to the table.
okay, does it go through the pocket?
It does. There's now a hole in your pocket.
Oh no! I just got these clothes. Clara's gonna be really upset if she notices this. Alright, he's gonna kind of just chill in that vicinity and keep scanning. He's gonna try to keep tabs on his teammates too.
Alrighty.
So if anyone motions to him, he'll see it.
Gotcha. A few minutes pass. All of you watching out, keeping eyes. The tiefling man that is up by the head table that wasn't Garrett stands up, pulls out what looks like a decorative greatsword, still in its sheath, slams it 3 times onto the floor. Everybody's heads turn. He puts it back on his back. Now that I have all of your attentions, please, let us commence. For those who wish to waltz, The orchestra snaps a couple times. Will begin in roughly 60 seconds. Go, come on. He just like waves to other people who start moving in and start to set up in a presentary manner. Do any of you go out there?
Clara is going to stand in the middle of the dance floor area and take her most like well postured proper pose looking around.
Does anybody go to Clara?
I wasn't expecting anyone from the party to do that.
This is not my kind of thing.
Clara, as you are standing there, kind of like looking presentary, a hand does slip into yours and does grab you by the waist right as the music begins. And standing in front of you, standing roughly 6 foot, maybe 6'1", is a very handsome looking tiefling man, red skinned, dark hair. I should say black hair, kind of cut short, kind of tousled a bit, wearing a very fine looking suit.
Does anyone other than Clara and Avendor notice this?
I'm going to say if Larsa and Crash are looking at Clara, if they're paying attention, if Larsa and Crash are paying attention to Clara, you would. If not, probably not. Because there are, as I said, dozens of other people pairing up to dance.
I think I would definitely notice.
Gotcha. Without a singular hint of illusion magic on him or some sort of disguise, Larsa, you see Balam begin to dance with Clara.
Mm-hmm.
Clara
Okay.
is going to flinch, but quickly regain her composure. And
Flinch at someone touching her or flinch at it's Balam? Because I don't think you've
flinch,
ever seen
no,
Balam.
flinch at someone touching her without her being like super aware of it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, she doesn't know Balam or whatever.
Yep. Yeah,
I think
you
I
were
only described it to Crash too. Shoot.
And
being
who
danced
might
with.
you be?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You described him to me.
Yeah, but I didn't describe it to Clara.
Oh.
So.
Avendor is going to move to the other side of the table, closer to the dance floor.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Who do I
Let me know if I see this.
Oh yeah, you definitely do.
Okay.
My name is not important. Who might you be? A pretty girl like you just out here by yourself? Can't have
Well,
that.
I had some friends, but for the moment, we're separated. Um, my name is Glitterface. I'm sure you can gather that where that came from. I'm mostly just here for the festivities, to be honest. I've never really been to a party this fancy, though I imagine most people haven't.
Yeah, not a lot of parties like this out here. Good to meet you, Glitterface. You can go ahead and call me Glory.
Right then, Glory, what brings you here? Is it familial connections or something different?
Familiar to connections would be it'd be a bit of a stretch. Gives you a little spin. I'm here for the festivities too. I have a gift to give to the royal family. You know, got to keep up faces. I'm from Morthal.
Oh, interesting. What's that gift you got? Is it gonna show up the whole rest of the party?
I don't know. You know, it kind of like stares off a bit. If I'm being completely honest, I don't know how well they're gonna take it.
You did not come to a party like this with a risk of a gift.
I mean, it's a bit of a faux pas if you just give pets, right?
You brought a pet?
Yeah. My own little lapdog. Thought they might like it better.
I mean, I hear dogs are rather loyal. Are you sure the dog's okay being separated from you?
Oh, I'm sure she'll be fine. She's from here. I got her from here. But uh I didn't bring her from Morthalt, if that makes sense. I got her here. She didn't really do well. So it's more of like a regifting.
Mm. What kind of dog is she?
Purebred guard dog. Still young, easily trainable.
I mean, on the face of it, that sounds like probably a fine gift. I think the family would probably appreciate a guard dog. Um, but yeah, I certainly do think it's risky just bringing in a whole live animal. Surely you don't. I mean, where would that dog be? I mean, we still had to check in our weapons and other things. I'm sure you didn't manage to get a dog onto the ballroom floor.
Oh no, that would be a little ridiculous to just look over and see my dog just sitting there. No, she's up in her room, in my room.
I mean, I suppose the dog could be the life of the party, but it doesn't really make it
Oh,
much of a
definitely.
surprise then if you bring it.
Everybody would want to talk to her.
I don't think a dog's much conversation.
Yeah, I can get into a bark whenever I want her to.
That's fun.
Yeah, though she does have a bit of a biting problem.
I suppose that probably comes with the territory of a god dog, huh?
Yeah. That gets to a point where it looks like there's about to be a switch in partners. Well, it was lovely to meet you, Glitterface, but I do want to talk to that man over there. He looks at a half orc man with slicked back hair, just kind of dancing with a elven woman with a very nice looking blue dress with glitter around the hems. I think he might have something interesting to say.
Oh, of course. The whole point of this, I think, is to mix and mingle.
Oh yeah, it was lovely to meet you, Glitterface.
And it was lovely to meet you too. Glory, was it?
Yeah, it was glory.
I'll try to
I like
remember
hearing
that.
you say my name. And he spins you out. Uh,
I need to make sure I write this stuff down before I forget it all.
uh, does anybody in the party join in as the partners are being switched? Or are you all
Yeah,
still just watching?
Avandora was just about to flag someone down, but seeing him move away from her, he's gonna kind of like start and then back up.
So you're not joining in?
No, he was gonna kind of like try to make his way over. No,
No? Okay.
no.
So
He was beginning the motions too, but then when he sees that that the tiefling's moving away from Clara, he's going to kind of like stop and then back up.
mm, gotcha. Larsa and Crash, are you guys going to be joining in or still watch?
Crash would not be doing this.
Nope, I'm not joining in, but I am gripping my cane tightly and watching Ballum.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Crash.
just gonna look around for another dancer that's like well dressed, basically.
There are a few options that are also looking like they just it kind of looks like they forgot that you're supposed to switch partners.
The fools.
One of them is a well dressed looking dwarf man.
That's gonna be difficult.
The other is a dragonborn with like goldish scales, not gold, not ish, gold scales. Seems to be in a more robe-like attire than a suit. And there is also a drow woman with a very thick-looking hat to block out a lot of light hitting her face. And she's in a very like not a very well tailored but still black dress.
I think Clara would approach the drow woman.
Gotcha. You approach. She you know what? Fine. And, she takes your hand. Getting this close, she does stop. So who is leading?
I'll lead.
Okay.
Now,
And the Dan.
I'm curious. It's an interesting outfit you got there.
Well, thank you.
I really like the coordination you've got with it. Kind of looks like you're trying to hide from the sun, though.
How much do you know about my people?
I suppose I was never really that well learned on Dark Elves.
We have a issue with the light. It hurts our eyes and senses quite a bit.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I hope any light that I'm giving off or reflecting isn't too much for you.
As you say this, you say that you do notice there are little dots of light that are reflecting off the glitter from you. It should be fine so long as you do not aim it at my eyes.
I mean, if it bothers you, I can fix it. I know a little bit of illusion magic that I can probably use to mask this for the time being.
That would be kind.
All right. I'm just gonna use alter self to yeah, probably just make my skin like completely red. I was gonna maybe be fun with it, but I think it's probably best to just go with the regular old.
Cool. Roll on the wild magic table.
Uh-huh. 14
Swear
we're
to
fine.
God, if a fireball goes off because you just wanted to be nice.
Yeah, hold up. Let me turn down the brightness. Fireball.
Is this better?
What'd you get on the wild magic?
I got 14. Oh, did I?
Okay,
not
you're
say-
safe.
Yeah, I got
You-
14.
no, you
I
said
was
it.
like, I didn't hear. So all of us are just waiting. That is a nice trick. But yes, it is better.
I mean, I've got a lot of nice tricks. I'm something of a illusion sorcerer kind of thing.
Oh. So if you're a caster, what do you do for work?
Well, so I'm something of a performer. I mean, I suppose it sort of was at this point, considering that I'm kind of away from where I normally perform. I'm from, well, I'm not going to say necessarily that I'm from Benify, but I did a lot of performances in Benify, so you probably haven't heard about me, because it's so far away and all.
Hmm.
But yeah, I'd use my illusion magic to um, do little shows in places around Benify. I particularly took a liking to magic with like goblin illusions because I always found them to be funny little creatures.
She does make like a little face at that, but does just still seem interested.
But what about you?
I am a financial advisor from Tyson. I crunch a lot of numbers. I came here to make sure if things could be traded. Tyson enjoys, if it doesn't soon sound so crude, enjoys when other people are in debt to them.
I see. I haven't heard much about Tyson. I've heard about I've heard plenty about Winter's Nest, having been here now, and of course I know about Benefire. And I have a little bit of experience with town, but I mean, Tyson, kind of a little island, relatively speaking, compared to everything else.
Well, we do our best to make sure information does not go out.
I think that being well known, around the world, it's generally probably a good thing, especially if you're in the business of money.
I'm the business of money. Tyson, my home is defensible. We've had some bad blood in the past between Winter's Nest, Town, even Benafai. It is
Well, if
best
that's
to
the
withhold
case,
information.
if that's the case, you should probably have a political marriage of your own, huh?
Maybe. But I will leave that to the general.
Of course.
I don't believe I got your name.
Oh, it's Glitterface, since usually my face is like that.
Mm-hmm. I am Natalia.
Mm, that's a fun name.
Thank you. If we meet again, I'll maybe give you my last one.
We shall see.
We shall see. And partners go to switch again. Balam, for those of you watching him, was dancing with a half-orc man, and Balam was the one leading that. The half-orc gentleman did not seem comfortable at all. Very off balance the entire time, but Balam was just keeping him on his feet.
Can I see
Partners. Yep.
where the rest of our crew is?
Avendor, I don't think you're hiding in this situation, are you?
No, Evandor is kind of like hovering in between the dance floor and the buffet table. He was glancing around at all of you, but now his attention's pretty firmly locked on Clara.
Gotcha. Larsa, what are you doing? And are you in view, I should say?
Um, yeah, I'm just against a wall, like watching the dance floor, but watching Ballum specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Was he talking to the half orc?
He was. A lot of it seems to be Balam making small talk from his general demeanor, and the half orc is giving very short answers.
Okay.
Crash, as you are watching everybody else, you do, again, out of the corner of your eye, that stuffed bear has moved even closer and has gotten to the point where if you move your elbow, you would bump into it.
Is anyone else around me?
There's a couple people scattered across the tables. Some people looking older, others just uninterested. Some are the more crude looking people, the ones who don't seem to quite fit the aesthetic of the place, is like holding food in their hands and like picking at it with their fingers. Like there's a turtle gentleman who has just a handful of cheese and like taking his like longer claw, poking it, putting it in his mouth, kind of sit there chewing a bit. Goes back for another. But nobody immediately close to you.
But I can see the rest of my crew, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
You clocked Larsa. Clara is dancing with somebody. Avendor is closer. He's closer to the food. He's in between you and the food table.
And Larsa is where?
Larsa, where would you have posted? You said you were against a wall. Where would you have posted up?
My intention is to slowly make my way towards Larsa, not quite look at her, but kind of very slightly say, Bottom was dancing with Clara. I need to find out what he said.
Yeah.
That's what I would attempt to do.
Mhm. Easy enough. You're not really being watched.
Hard to do that right at this moment.
When you motherfucker throw it to Travis Kelsey.
What?
Excuse
Sorry.
me?
All I heard was fuck, and then a bunch of mumbling.
Fantasy football. I'm
Oh, okay.
I thought so. I made a guess. I was like, I bet. Nah, they're playing D&D. That wouldn't be. I was right.
all right.
Quick side note: I am a passing Eagles fan, mainly because it pisses off my family that I'm the only that I like them. Found out the other
Nah,
day that
mate.
they had a 39-7. They won against, I think it was the Cowboys. It was 39-7.
Vikings all the way.
Because you're from Minnesota.
Yeah.
Where I'm from, it's either you're a Bears fan, a Chiefs fan, or a Packers fan.
It don't matter where you go. You hate the Packers. You ain't
That's
a
fair.
true Packers fan.
Anyways, D&D.
Only people from Wisconsin like the Packers.
No longer football side note. Yeah, you pass that off.
Is the bear following me?
The bear is still at the table,
Good.
but it has turned and is looking at you.
Motherfucker.
What you notice now, there is like a stitched in smile across its face.
If he passes me, do I notice Toy?
Would you be well, yeah, you would have to look at it to see if it followed you. You do notice the toy that was at the table that Crash was at. You do see it like sitting there.
Okay. Just give it a little side eye. But if it's not doing anything, I'm not gonna do anything to it. Mainly keeping my focus on Balam and other dancers.
The partners change again. Oh. Anyways, sorry. I thought that so the partners change again. Somebody from the dance floor does step in and takes up another partner. Clara, would you look for one and kind of shunt somebody else out, or would you step to the side, take a little break?
So Clara, if she's not getting distracted by like anyone, would probably try to look for someone that looks local.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Yeah, we love perception. I'm so good at perception. That is an 11.
11. Not really seeing anybody that would be described as local, aside from some servants.
Hmm.
Yeah, nah. For the three watching Balam, he did pick up another partner. It seems he started dancing with the drow woman that Clara was previously dancing with. And most people are getting partners at this point.
Yeah, Clara can take a quick break for one moment.
Alrighty. Do you head over to the tables to sit down? Are you going for the food? Or are you just like standing off to the side?
I think I'll head to the food. Yeah.
All right. You head over. It's a smorgasbord.
Just probably sample a bit, and like there's drinks as well, right?
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
little
probably
chalices.
probably just after sampling like a little bit of the food, she'll just stand to the side with a chalice.
Gotcha. What do you guys do?
If everyone's kind of like, well, here I'll see what Crash and Larsa do first.
Actually, I'm gonna go over to the food table to get a goblet of wine.
Gotcha. You do that. Clara's
Still got to
over
use the
there.
fork though.
Just a fork to get it all.
Have to be extra fancy with that.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, it should be okay. I'll stand next to Clara. Clara, are you looking at the dance floor?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay.
If Larsa's going over there and Clara's going over there, I'm gonna go over there too.
Gotcha.
Okay. Um I'm gonna tap Clara's leg with the cane.
Yes?
Who was that nice gentleman you were talking to?
Oh, his name's, Glory. He's from Morthal. He's now this is a little bit interesting, but he was talking about, like, okay, so he brought a gift, right? So obviously a lot of people are bringing gifts, but he's bringing a dog apparently.
A dog.
A
Yeah,
dog?
I know. I thought that was ridiculous too. He was talking about like this lap dog, a god dog or whatever, and it's like in his room right now, but apparently he's gonna like take her out later and just like, gift a live dog to a just married couple. And I mean, supposedly it's a charismatic dog, but like, you don't just spring dogs on people, you know?
Hmm.
Did he say anything else?
Hmm? Oh, I think he was mostly just talking about the dog. Yeah, the only thing on my mind now is the whole dog thing. Oh, the dog's got like a biting problem apparently. That's a thing. Which actually, now come to think of it, that's kind of not great for a gift. I mean, I know that they probably need like a god dog or whatever, but I don't know about the biting problem. Unless that's like, no, how? One, why would that guy be in on the whole, thing? And two, a dog with a biting problem is not gonna kill anyone, So, I mean, we probably don't have to worry about him.
No, we have to worry about him. That's Ballum.
What?
What? No, that's Glory. That's what he
Mm-hmm.
said.
That's his last name.
Larsa, how sure are you?
Oh.
Oh, I'm pretty positive considering we were talking face to face, but
I mean, I know it would have been really conspicuous, but I was dancing with him. I could have cast like polymorph or whatever and made him into a chinchilla.
Well,
Fine.
maybe
He's
not at a
mocking us.
party.
I know, but it would have been fun.
No, he's mocking us.
No, I think he's just doing a dance or whatever, because, I mean, he doesn't know me, I don't know him.
Well, he just came up to you in the middle of all this dance and started talking about his guard dog. Tell me, what exactly do you think that guard dog is?
Well, he said it was a gift. He said it was from here.
Who do we know who's from here, is a guard, and has a biting problem?
I mean, I don't know any dogs. Have you been, like, making friends with the dogs?
Marissa, can you help us out here?
Probably talking about Ilse.
There we go.
Oh, well, that's mean.
Yeah, well, he's planning on killing Garrett. I don't think he's gonna be nice about it.
You know what? That is a fair point. So anything about the
He
whole...
came up to you and started talking about that. You,
Mhm.
specifically.
Okay. I'm
So
just
then-
saying, keep an eye out. Especially for him, but, you know, I didn't really want to say anything until later. But,
Mm.
you know,
Hey,
being wary.
hey, Clara,
Mhm.
you were dancing with that drow woman earlier, right?
Yeah, is she secretly tortured or something?
No. He's gonna look like with an eyebrow cocked at Larsa.
Well,
Is she?
no.
No? Okay. So,
Not unless he's using
mhm.
illusion or magic, but no. As far as I can tell.
Anyway, Clara, can you go up to her again, potentially? Because Balam was just after. He danced with her after. If he was telling her about a guard dog as well, nothing we have to worry about. But if he doesn't, that means he knows who we are, that we're trying to do this, and that he's mocking us about it. Specifically all of us. Hello there.
Okay, but wouldn't it be a bit awkward to, just have a dance with her and then immediately come back and say, "Hey, you want to dance again?" That's
No,
That's
you just
weird.
gotta follow the rhythm. There's always a rhythm to these things. It's like in a ritual. Dancing is very much a ritual. Every time you, like, when I learned, when we were taught, it was very strict. But you've got to understand that whenever you're actually doing these things, it's much less instructional. It's much less a performance. It's much more instinctual. You can't just follow the script exactly. You have to go with the flow, sweep into it.
I don't really know what you're saying here. I mean, what I could do is like dance with maybe 3 other people and then go and talk to her, but
Okay, here, I'll show you. Okay, Avendor is going to attempt to inconspicuously dance his way across. All right, see ya, Kai. Inconspicuously dance his way across the floor to the drow.
As you start heading there, partners are being switched. So do you go straight for the drow or
No, he's gonna be subtle about it, so he might go to one partner before the drow.
gotcha?
Whatever makes more sense. He's gonna try to avoid Balam, and he's gonna try to get to the drow.
All
So
right.
however the minimum amount of switches without, raising alarm, that would be.
I'm gonna roll something. So as partners are being synced up, you do get close to the drow woman, but as soon as you grab hands with with another person that's closer, Balam goes off. Balam doesn't pick up another partner. He goes more closer to the orchestra and just kind of is standing there by himself, kind of still kind of like dancing with himself, but not on the dance floor. You are now holding hands. Would you grab a shoulder to lead or a hip to be the one led? Sorry, I put that
He's
backwards.
he learned how he was taught. So when I think he was being led when
You were
or
being
no,
led.
I was being led. But then did I switch because I was doing better?
Yeah, you would have. So it's entirely up to you.
He's just gonna go with whatever they instinctually start to do. He's just gonna match it the opposite.
All right. So your hip is grabbed by the well-dressed half-orc man that Ballin was originally dancing with. He turns like head and stops. Dancing starts. He does start moving. Being the one leading. Who are you?
My mic was off. God damn it.
Oh.
My name is Kalian Borva.
Whoa.
And yours?
My name is Baxter.
Baxter. You from here? He's gonna keep his eyes scanning, trying to match the beat so that he can end the dance as close to the drow woman as he can.
Gotcha. So you're being led, but you're also kind of like leading him at the same time.
Yeah. So applying weight to try to move it that way.
Yes, I am. I am from Maligny. I am a. No, don't put your foot. He is he is trying his best to correct the path. So I'm gonna need you to make a performance check.
Sure. That's gonna be performance. It's gonna be a 16.
Great. I got a 1. I'm going to change out this dice.
I'm gonna take another set of die.
Yeah, he does like try to correct the path, but you just go with it and spin him a little harder. I am the leading tactician on the military here.
Oh, interesting. Like the entire military, or the guards, or the
Our military has been pretty much replaced by Snow Guard, so I am one of the leading tacticians for the Snow Guard.
Oh.
Avondor, make a perception check.
All right. That's gonna be 18.
18. As you're dancing, you got a closer look on a lot of people here. There are 3. 3 of them have shrouds.
By shrouds.
Keshi shrouds.
Oh. Keshi shrouds.
2 of them are Owlin. One of them seems to be a tabaxi.
Okay, that's definitely gonna like slightly distract him for a moment. Interesting.
Yeah. What are you doing? What do you do? What is your status to get you?
Yeah. You see, I used to trade exotic materials, and I got into the good graces of some higher ups due to my ability to get my hands on. Speaking of, do you have any materials you were looking for some specific items? Equipment?
He does like that is a good question. Do you trade in precious metals, precious stones?
Mostly stones, but metals can be quite easy to get my hands on as well.
I have been looking for a decently sized topaz for my fiance.
Actually, so I do have my pouch with me, right?
You do?
I have been picking up gemstones as we go along. I've just written down the amount I have. I don't know what they are, and I have 6 gemstones.
Okay.
I don't know what they are. So, do you want me to roll to see, like, roll a d20 to see if one is a topaz that I could, like?
This would be
I
a
can have?
percentile, and if you can get
Yes.
under a 25, you'll have a topaz.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a d20, or I'm gonna roll a d100, and if I get 20 or under, I have topaz.
If you have 25 or under, you have a topaz.
25 or under. Okay. No, wait, that's a plus 100, not a D100.
Oh,
No. There, 0. There we go. Okay, this one doesn't have a D100. Going to my phone for my secondary dice roller. Hold up. Please pause. Okay, that's a 3. I do.
hey, nice.
So I have this
You
one.
just
I
produce
sourced
it out of your pouch.
Yeah, just out of nowhere, just like with a flourish. Just well, you see, I came across this one. It's a while back. It used to be in the handle guard of a weapon from. What is the area that I come from?
You
Like
would come
the
from
general, like the not the forest, but like the city near the forest to the south of it. I don't have the map pulled up.
the nearest city would actually be Morthal.
Where he's from?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that then. I'd probably just knowing that. I'd probably because I don't want him to be like too suspicious of that. I'm gonna probably say this is from that. I should really just have the map up. Do we have it pinned?
It should be
Yeah.
in the SGTD&D.
It is right here. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I'm gonna say it's from the Crimson Dunes, actually. They've an interesting amount. Yes, in fact, the sand, it blows over time and it creates very immaculately smooth stones. This one is a very rare one from there because this one was caught under multiple different sheets of rock, meaning it wasn't smoothed out. An
Make a
impressive
deception
specimen.
check.
Okay.
If you're bullshitting.
So
'Cause you-
I do want to say he is
You
using
did
knowledge
travel.
that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He did come from. He did travel to the Crimson Dunes, so I kind of want to say he's blending some truth in with it.
All right, so the DC will be lower because you do seem to know what you're talking about to this guy who obviously has no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
It's gonna be 16.
16?
No, wait. Do you say persuasion?
It is a deception.
Deception.
This would be persuasion.
That's it doesn't matter. Same thing. That's gonna be 13.
All right, interesting. How much do you want for it?
Oh, well, this one can be on the house, but consider my services in the future if you ever need some specific materials.
Of course. He he takes it from you and kind of just puts it into his inner pocket. This is around the point where partners are changing again. And your name was
Oh, Kalian Borva.
Kalian Borva.
Indeed.
Good. He kind of pats the topaz. I think my future husband will like this. And he walks off.
It
Not
was wonderful chatting.
not towards another partner. He's walking off towards out of the hall.
Oh, he's just dipping.
He's just
Alright.
leaving. He's like, this is way better than anything I'm going for. Hell yeah. Partners are changing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the draw woman.
Alrighty. Make a dexterity check.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that. That is a just raw dex.
Yep.
23.
23. Yeah, you get there. The elven woman that Clara had seen with the blue dress and kind of glitter around the hems was going for the drow lady. But you just kind of step in before when the music starts to pick up again. Okay. Okay. Go ahead. And the woman steps to the side, not having a partner.
I'm gonna kind of give like a sweeping sorry type of bow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start beginning to dance with the dry woman.
Alrighty.
Hello there.
General Kadopi. No. What are you...
Bruh.
Just the bass drop. What is Larsa, Clara, and Crash doing?
Clara is still standing by, except her drink is gone at this point. She's drank it all, and she's just kind of like staring at Avendora doing his whole thing, kind of annoyed because she's thinking, I was basically gonna do this anyway. You're just gonna go up to other people and then there's a dumb. And it's just like you give it some time. And it's like no. And it's just, anyway, she's staring at Avendora the whole time.
Larsa, what are you doing?
Okay. Well, I was kind of before the end of their dance with Avendora and the half orc. She would have done a cheers to Clara and then moved off and just like sauntering around, hobbling,
All right.
just avoiding the dance floor, but keeping an eye out nonchalantly.
Alrighty. And Crash?
Probably still scoping the outside, listening to any conversations, but also I want to try to track this dragon lady that I somehow found out about.
As you're moving to the side, keeping track, you do see the woman that you got the dragon sense from. She, without having a partner, Avendora kind of pushing, metaphorically pushing her out of the way. She does stand off to the side and start moving towards the food table. She goes over, picks up one of the forks, starts stabs what looks like a kind of like a eclair. Bites into it, sits there for a second, goes for another one.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's just there.
Fair enough. Look at- I'm trying to think. If she doesn't look like she's just causing any trouble, I want to. I also want to be on the lookout for any signs of Elsie or Tordred, possibly disguised as something. I'm not sure.
Alrighty, make a perception check or investigation, your choice.
14 perception.
14. You don't notice Elsie. If Tordred is here, she must be very well hidden. There's not a lot of places to hide. Balam has started moving away from the head table and away from the orchestra. It does look like he does have intent of direction rather than just moving around. He would walk straight by Larsa. Oh, Larsa, I will point this out to you. As you're just hobbling around, Balam does walk right by you.
Okay.
Not even giving you a second glance.
Fantastic.
What you do notice with that perception is the bear is no longer in view, but neither is Bianca. That's pretty much it. Avendora. You were dancing with a drow woman.
Yes, I am.
Oh, you seem like an interesting character.
Why, thank you. You yourself as well.
Is the hole in your pocket a design choice?
Unfortunately not. That's a mishap I had earlier today.
Is it with the forks?
Yes, it was with the fox. I can see you had it too.
Yes. She does look down, and there is like a side pocket on her dress where you do see a much thinner hole through. They did not tell us it was enchanted.
Yes, me neither. I tried to take mine to go eat my food elsewhere, and whoop, right back through.
As did I. But apparently, forks are a danger.
Indeed. Who would have known? They take our weapons, yet they give us this.
Did you have a weapon on you?
No, but they were checking them. That's what I mean. They asked me. No, I sell things. I sell precious metals, precious materials, precious gemstones are my specialty. What about you?
I am a financial advisor for Tyson.
Oh, interesting. How is it there nowadays?
As it always is.
Fair enough.
Nothing really changes. Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from some. I've been all over, but that's a good question. Do you mean like my homeland? Do you mean where I was born? I mean, I've been everywhere. I could say any place, and it could be technically correct.
You've been to Tyson.
Oh yes, pretty recently, in fact.
Let's say where you grew up.
Where I grew up. That would have to be over in town. I grew up over in town. A bit west of Morthalt, a bit north of the Broken Crown. A small enclave, but what I called my home. When I was old enough, I moved on and wanted to see more of the world, decided to become a traveling salesman, and here we are.
Here we are indeed.
I think one thing we can agree on is that it is far too bright in here.
Indeed. How is it on your owlin eyes?
Well, they're best for the night, but over time I've learned to adapt. I was talking with this tiefling man earlier. He was saying how he came from, I'm forgetting the location. He was saying something similar. How despite his origin, he was always thinking of traveling like I had. I think he said something about the dunes.
The Crimson
He also said
Dunes?
something about a dog. Having a dog.
Oh, are you talking about Mr. Glory?
Yes, that was his name, Glory. I kept thinking porridge.
Uh-huh.
Just your.
Make a deception check.
Okay.
I did say deception, right? For some reason, my
Yes, you
brain
said
went like, hey, you
deception.
said percent.
That is 15.
15. There gets to a point where as you're dancing, where you turn and you do a spin. She is allowing you to lead, but as soon as that spin is done, she does move your hand up to her shoulder and her hand on your hip, and she has begun to lead you. And what was your name?
Kalian Borva.
Kalian Borva. That doesn't sound like a very town name.
Very town name? Oh no, it's not a town name at all. But if I pronounce my town name, then none of you could pronounce it. This one is one I got here in Winter's Nest. From a small town up in the, I think it was the northeast.
Right. So what do you know of Keshi's?
What do I know of Geshi's? Well, I am an Owlin. I was from enclave, no, what's the name of it?
You were from the Parliament.
Yeah, Parliament.
I swear to God. If I lost it.
We went through this
So many times. I'm gonna be pissed if I lost it. I think it might be Parliament of the Weave.
Yeah, I think it was Weave. I'm originally from the Parliament of the Weave, you see. It was something of a
Lattice. Sorry, it's not the Weave. Lattice. I
Lattice,
just
right.
found the doc.
Parliament of Lattice, yes. Although as I went along and I visited different lands, I picked up on different cultures' interpretation of their keshes. It was really an interesting thing to examine. Some use gemstones. That's where I picked up my affinity for them. Some use just things that were there. The Crimson Dunes used just their materials, and the Winter's Nest the same. It's interesting, the choice of every single one to only use natural resources no matter. But each one is decidedly different in make.
Her eyes do glance over at one of the Owlin who has looks like a pauldron made out of snowflakes.
Can
Very
I do
dense. He
insight
seems
here?
older. Very much so. Do an insight check. What are you looking for?
Alright. I am looking for recognition. I'm looking for worry, and I'm especially looking for concern, like as if she's afraid to say something or afraid to look for something. That's going to be, and this is insight, that's going to be an 18.
She's not hiding it. She knows a lot of what you're saying is bullshit. But that you're starting to understand why she turned the conversation to Keshi's. Right. So you sell precious stones?
I do, yes.
So you're selling souls?
Well,
A
I
weird thing
try
for an
not to
Owlin to
sell
do?
those. I try not to sell ones that actually have a soul bound to them. I
How could you know?
don't. Well, you take it to one. You take it to a parliament. All the ones I have right now are personally vetted.
So if somebody were to just sell you a small little sapphire,
Okay. He's gonna drop the act immediately.
mm-hmm.
And just stare at her. All sense of him being jovial has been wiped from his face.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, I don't have anything. I have a coworker. He's from Parliament of the Blade. His pommel came from his wife. Sadly, taken from us too early. She had a very nice quartz center to her little Keshi. In her passing, her stone became part of his axe. As I said, the pommel. The grip, the threads holding it in place.
He's sort of in shock. He's not sure how to respond, so he's probably just gonna keep staring at her. He's bewildered and he's pissed the fuck off.
Mm-hmm. A little note. You do see people start to get ready to switch partners again. A little note next time you try to bullshit your way through things. When you're trying to pretend to be worldly, make sure the one you're bullshitting to is not. And she steps away. She does She doesn't leave, but she does start heading towards one of the tables where you do see a owlin man, a barn owl in race, in species, I should say, sitting down, kind of tapping, hand on the table, very slowly. His eyes just track her as she sits next to him.
He's gonna look over at. Are they looking at him, or no?
No, they're just kind of whispering to each other.
All right. Avendor is gonna hold for a second, still kind of staring at her, frozen, with the motion of the dance swirling around him, before he turns and walks out of the building.
Like out of the ballroom or just out of the building?
Out of the building.
Gotcha. You head out. You step through the antechamber where there's a number of servants kind of like tidying up coats that have been turned in, and you step out into the brisk cold air. Crash, you would notice Avendor leave, as would Clara and Larsa.
Hmm. I have not thought out my next move. I was expecting Avendora to come back, and then I could be like, all right, bucko.
Hey, what's the story?
Trust me.
Apparently, trauma. Larsa.
I'll be honest, I don't know why he was even dancing with that person.
Yeah, Crash was a little out of the loop for that.
Yeah. Crash doesn't know.
Yeah, you're just dancing with some random elf. I'm like, okay, that's not the target here. What are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Do we still see Balam around?
Balam has left. It looks like he's heading deeper in, but not towards the residential for the actual royalty side of the palace.
I'm going to
Sorry,
go after him in an unassuming manner.
Okay. You just head that way. Nobody's really watching you.
Okay. So he's like heading out of the ballroom to like a different place in the palace, right? Yeah, so I would be leaving as well then. Okay.
Looks like he's going into the more towards the first and the sorry, my brain just forgot direction. The west side of the palace. Crash. As you are you walking around or have you sat back down?
I'm still probably walking around.
All right. As you do, you sense somebody walking in step with you to your right.
I'll turn
You look
around.
over. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You look over, and it is that Tabaxi that was with the one lady, with the elven woman. Dressed very similar to you, though his colors are much darker. Like very navy blue-ish. What are you doing?
I could say the same to you.
I am here because I was asked. Why did you leave? You should not be here.
There are more important things at play here. That's the same thing why you were associating with let's just say, a very interesting character.
He does stop walking when you say that. Who are you?
Wait, what'd you say?
Who are you?
I am a friend of our kind. That is all you need to know.
Kind of squints his eyes. What do you know of the mistress?
Well, I'm not sure why she's here, but I have a pretty good idea of what she is. So I hope you two aren't trying to start trouble here.
He does relax. Well, when you mention you know what she is. Okay. Wait. If you know, why only we should know. Where
Let's
did you
just say,
learn this?
let's just say I have a very good sense of these sort of things. She's not the only strange character here tonight as well.
So I've noticed. It is part of my duty to tell you or ask you. What are your intentions with Petra? Do you intend to speak with her or just watch her?
I don't believe I have any quarrel with her or you. I should say my job here is something very different. I had no intention of speaking with her.
I am Smoke. Smoke of Cedar.
I'm Crash, the Glacier.
He kind of nods, and then his head turns towards the food table. Apparently, she has found you interesting. You look behind you, and the woman whose name you learned was Petra is staring at you.
Hmm.
Kind of like putting another piece of cheese and nibbling on it. If you know our secret, I would suggest not keeping her waiting.